Flooding is a critical environmental issue, especially here in Richmond, Virginia, where the James River has recently reached 16.2 feet, the highest it's been since 2010. Flooding has caused thousands of dollars worth of damages to the surrounding area, including very popular walking trails. We talked to some local residents to get their input on the flooding.
Okay, so what do you know about the recent flooding of the James River?
I know that it's been really bad recently.
Okay. Have you noticed any changes in the area surrounding the James River that might have been caused by the flooding?
I normally walk around the Belle Isle area, and it's been a little bit harder to get out there because of all the water. In fact, the last time I went out there, we could barely make it through our normal trail just because of how muddy it was and where all the water had risen.
So, can you kind of speak about the things that you do at the James River?
Walking around Belle Isle, tubing down the James River when it's the summer. It's always a good time. That's about it.
Have you heard anything about the recent flooding going on in the James?
Anytime it rains like a lot, then you hear about it. It's the flood. It gets really high. You can't be in it. It's not safe.
Okay. Have you noticed any changes in the area around the river because of flooding?
You know what? I haven't personally.
So why do you think this has happened?
Climate change, pollution. It's also been raining a lot recently.
I think our environment in general is changing. I think that is the case. I don't know if it has anything to what exactly it has to do with it though.
Flooding is most often caused by heavy rain. It can also be caused by sudden melting snow and ice, irresponsible damming, urban basins, and rough seas and high tides. This can lead to property damage, groundwater contamination, and accidental drownings. When floods are expected, it gives people time to escape the area for somewhere that will see less or no impact. Evacuation can save lives, but it is important to remember that not everyone is able to evacuate. For people who do not have cars, they cannot leave at a moment's notice. They have to plan to find public transportation to find a way out. After the barrier of transportation, the next obstacle is a place to stay. There are some people who may not have anyone they can stay with who is not also being affected by the weather event. This would mean that they have to pay for somewhere to stay. Another factor to consider is the physical ability to evacuate. Not everyone is physically able to move or walk and would need assistance. If everyone is leaving and there is no one to help them, then they have no choice but to stay.